I'm shooting great.
Well, that's good news.
And we know Shane, he doesn't sleep on the job, so I think we're in for a really good treat here.
So Shane wins the leg.
Yeah, Shane wins the leg, and you're about to watch another match at the Turning Stone Casino in Verona, New York. This is the Turning Stone Classic 19. It's part of the Jaws Northeast 9-ball tour. Mr. Mike Zuglin, the tournament director, doing a great job here. And we were just aware of that ever since Mike Zuglin's been holding this tournament with the casino, that they have donated to the present date $500,000 to this tournament.
Isn't that nice?
Really nice.
We need more of that.
Yes, absolutely.
He's also a top 10 ranked American player, sponsored by Nez Cubes and Kabui Tips, Hunter Lombardo. Gentleman that comes down here to Turning Stone on a regular basis.
Well, Shane making a couple of balls, just scattered all over the place. And he has a shot on the two.
His opponent from Newark, Delaware, is a two-time Men's Tour Player of the Year. He's also a past winner on the Northeast 9-ball tour. It's a pleasure to have this gentleman come around and play in our tournaments. He's sponsored by Wakasi Cubes, Hustling Clothing, and Kabui Tips. Matt Crowd. We have over here on table 14, the first timer here at Turning Stone.
Well, Shane not too happy with this position. It's like on the 50-yard line. Doesn't favor one corner or the other.
He's a junior national champ formerly, a former junior tri-state champ, former Florida state champ. He's from, as I said, Old Bridge, New Jersey, Joey Landy. And his opponent from Watertown, Connecticut. He's that's a second place finish here in the pit. Former Ocean State 9-ball champ on our tour.
Hit it nicely.
Yeah, nevertheless, coming out just about perfect. Got a little angle just to come up. He can draw up for the 5 into the corner pocket right where you see him stroking.
Okay, good luck, everyone. Please remember to turn the ringers off on your cell phones, please, like fans and players. And if you'd like to take pictures, please, no flash photography. We appreciate that.
And if anybody out there wants to attend the next Turning Stone Classic, it will be held in January. The dates are January 10th through the 13th of 2013.
And that's another 25,000 at it.
Another 25,000 added, and what a great event. The seating arrangements here is second to none.
Absolutely.
Well, Shane on the verge of putting the beat up on his side of the board here. Going about it very nicely.
Oh, yes. And Mike has finished all the announcements. Shane Van Boney, 1-0. Shane's been playing good. Oscar's been playing good. Shane just played in the first Make It Happen, AccuStats Make It Happen event. It was
One of
the
the
8-ball event.
contestants down there,
He was one of the contestants.
Wow.
And, so
He took an early loss here to somebody out of Dallas, if I'm not mistaken, a 21-year-old. I can't remember the name to save my career. I'm sure somebody out there knows him. And then ever since then, he was on a tear. He's dangerous on the one ball.
So he is the defending champion here.
Well, Oscar has won this also.
And Oscar has won this also, absolutely.
Yeah.
Moderate break. 1-ball falls.
With just enough speed. One of those little cliffhangers, But look at this table. It's like, everything's pushed to one side of the table here. Shane's got a lot of work. Even though they're pushed to one side, every ball has a pocket. I think he's going to play this right into our corner and use the 4 to try to hold the cue ball right there for the 3 in the side. Two-way shot. If he misses it, maybe he can get a safe out of it behind the 4. Oh, he didn't even touch the 4. What do I know?
Nicely done. Yeah, Oscar's come all the way from California for this event.
Him and his dad, yeah.
And so did I. I just
Yeah,
left California.
that's right. So did you.
So I want to say hi to everybody out there in Sonoma County. And I miss the weather out there already. And I'm sure Oscar does too.
Yeah, well, Shane hangs up the 3 ball. Not happy with himself,
No,
but does.
he's not happy with himself. And that's the one thing about his game that bothers me is that he lets it upset him. If you look at the Filipinos, they never get upset. No matter what happens, the most Efren does is scratch his head, no matter what
Every
happens.
Filipino, though, is scared of Shane Van Boening. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't notice.
He's a perfectionist. I think he just, gets down on himself too much, a little too much.
Yeah.
But, it
you
doesn't
can't help
hurt
your
his
game.
Well, I don't think it's hurting it too much either.
I don't know. He lost one match already. He don't figure to lose to, somebody who doesn't win all the time.
Yeah. Nevertheless, Oscar will take advantage of this and try to punish Shane. And both of these players were on the Mosconi Cup team, too.
Is that right?
For the USA, yeah. Yep. Okay, we're tied at 1.
Tied at 1, and this will be the first time that Oscar breaks. And speaking about the Make It Happen series and the April event that Shane played in, the next event is going to be the One Pocket event.
I understand. Somewhere April, March in that area?
In that area.
Yeah.
Right in Edison, New Jersey at the Simonis Arena at Sandcastle Billiards.
I'm sure it's going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be great. Everybody's looking forward
You wanted to say hi to Ed?
I want to say hi to Ed Ladawi and
There
the
you
crew down there.
One ball creeping towards the corner.
Yes, sir.
Both of them made the one ball in that corner pocket there.
Now, can he see the 2?
Our cameraman has taken a break.
And he a well-deserved break.
Yeah, well deserved. Is an understatement. I think he's going to have to kick at it, either that or push out. I don't think he can see a good piece of the ball.
So, Upstate Al, you're from this upstate New York. How far of a ride is it for you to come here?
I would say a good hour and 20 minutes, maybe, the way I'm driving.
Upstate New York is pretty big.
Oh, yeah, New York itself is big, yeah, absolutely. I'm about an hour northwest of Albany.
Well, he pushed out. And Shane's going to take a look.
Oscar's probably going to two-rail kick this and try to trap the cue ball up behind the 5, maybe? Or just roll into it if he's got enough and try to trap the cue ball behind the 5. In that little pocket there. Can't tell from here. didn't do that at all. Just played rail to rail, short rails, keeping distance. Not a bad shot.
Pretty good shot. Yeah, it looks like he can hit the rail first, hit the edge of it, spin it in there. It was a legitimate hit, but Oscar has a good shot here. A chance to go up.
Absolutely. The only possible thing is the 5 is a little funny.
Mm-hmm.
Makeable, just a little funny, not much.
This is the key here, getting the right line. Nicely done. Jennifer Beretta still in this tournament, in the money and on the hill in her match.
Yeah, Nelson Oliveira now has, what did he get, 6? It was Hill to 4 in favor of Jennifer. Now it's Hill 6. Oscar's just waiting for Jen to finish her inning. And it looks like she got pretty good on this 9, or maybe a back cut into the side. She possibly could win that set.
Great showing for her. She's playing well.
Nice shot. Push the 8 up towards the side pocket a little bit, huh? And you can hear the fans erupt.
Jennifer wins.
And Oscar's back at the office, just taking care of business here.
Taking care of business.
Bad company.
Shooting well.
Taking care of. Yeah, I better not sing.
Well, it's good to see a lot of old-timers here at the event, people we know for 30 years.
I
from
took
all over.
179 pitches
Ah,
between yesterday and today. Seen a lot of people, new faces. Good to see the new faces coming around. And Shane's got a new face. Not happy with himself because Oscar's about to take the lead and does. It's now 2-1 in favor of Oscar. We're racing to 9 here at the Turning Stone Classic.
yeah, and that was a run-out, a break and run-out for Oscar Dominguez. First one of the match.
Yeah, he pushed out and Shane didn't like it. Played safe. Shane
That's
had a
right.
shot on a 2.
That's right. He didn't like it.
Yep.
They're breaking from the box, and they're taking a little bit something off the break. They're not like crashing it. This time, nothing fell.
The one close to that same corner pocket that it went
Yes.
in for both of them. And Shane has a line of sight at it. And the 2 ball is down at the lower right-hand corner of your monitor.
With a lot of traffic in betwixt and between.
So you're going to see him jack up and power draw this out or use the cushion to bounce out.
Yeah. Didn't get there.
Well, he got there, but he got a safe out of it.
He saved himself.
Yep.
I'm sure he'd like to do that over.
Here comes the kick with speed now. Nice roll. Tried to leave the cue ball down here, but it escaped. Looking for a cushion. Got it.
Well, Oscar's got to be happy to have this opportunity.
Any opportunity you get off either of these guys.
Absolutely.
Sure. Oscar's just going to drag this cue ball out towards the center of the table a little bit more and play the 4 in the opposite corner.
Just wants to get an angle.
That he has. We have plenty of pool action here, folks. If you're thinking about coming by, whether it be this evening or be live stream until 10, or stopping by tomorrow, there's plenty of pool action to come.
And the air conditioning works great here.
Yeah, bring your igloo to keep warm.
It's a little tougher angle than I would like. What about you, Al?
Yeah, you know, I don't know whether he has enough angle to play the 3 inside cushions to come on to the left side, the left bottom corner. If he's going to draw it, he has to finesse it. I think he's going to go inside 3, possibly 4, back down to the 9. That's all.
Yeah, nicely done.
He's got to get down there.
Yeah, it's no gimme.
No. He wanted to get down there a little bit further. The speed's been fooling a lot of the players on this table. But Oscar should have no problem pocketing this 9 ball. He's firing it right at me. Well, I'm like a deer in headlights. Nice
Very
shot.
nice. Very nice. It's a good time to give a shout out to Jimmy Fredericks, my good friend who's
And the crew.
And the crew.
Yeah, old Zilla.
Handling the internet
Yep.
info.
Anybody else helping out? We are not viewing the chat. We'd like to say thank you so much to
Had
the guys
about-
behind the scene.
Had about 570 viewers last time I looked. Live on there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Great weekend to watch this talent.
Oh, wow.
Oscar leads 3-1 in this set.
And the 4-ball dropped, and what else?
4 ball, and I can't count. Something else
2 ball?
dropped. 2 ball, yeah.
So he's got the 1, which is in the center of the table, and he doesn't have a pocket down here for it. It may go on the side, but it's going to be a tough shot.
If he does play it into the side, look at the 9 where it's at. If he feels like dragging that cue ball in that direction, which would be kind of risky because of the corner, but on the other hand, the 3 ball is down here. I don't think he's going to risk going towards the corner pocket. All he has to do is go up and down, but cutting it so thin like that, you're going to lose the cue ball a little bit. But he's got room to work.
Boy, he hit that well. And does he have a pocket for the 5? Can you tell, Al?
He's going to tell us in a second.
Depends on where he puts the cue ball, we'll know.
He's taking a double look. He looks like Tiger Woods leaning down, taking a real good look, so it's got to be close. It's the 7 to the 8 ball that's going to be real crucial here. If the 5 goes, you know, he's got to get between the 8 and 9.
It must go.
Unless he plans on playing the 8-9 combination after the 7.
I think he might do that anyway. It's going to be very tough to
It went.
All right, now he's got a choice here.
Yeah, he can actually maneuver that cue
Yeah.
ball between there, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's whatever he feels comfortable with right now.
He went for it getting in between there.
Oh,
Well,
that was the danger. That was the danger.
does he play the carom here? Or does he just play safe? He's looking at the carom now.
Yep.
Played them both?
He's
Or
going
just stick
for
with
the
the
9.
carom? Yep.
Yep.
There goes the 8.
Oh,
And the 9's there.
Wow.
Played 'em both.
He had a two-way there. Nice.
There you go. Oscar Dominguez puts another deposit on his side. Now leads 4-1
4-1.
over SVB.
And some of the other players playing this round, I see Johnny Archer out there and Stevie Moore still in the tournament. Warren Campo. Brandon Schuff.
Oh, yeah. Brandon's definitely still in it. And shooting good, too.
Yeah. Well, he came up dry in that break, Al.
And Shane's got vision on the one. Possible bank shot. Or try to stick Oscar behind the 4 up on top of there, right where the cue ball is. But Shane's got to step it up, put some beads on his side. He might be playing safe. If he plays a good safe, the 1 could wind up behind the 9 for a possible 1-9 combination if he could lock him up and bring the 1 ball down here. Or just go for the bank.
That's a safety.
Played the cue ball instead. A lot of blockers.
Yep.
Shot.
Also, Matt Craw is still in the tournament, I see, and Joe Landy, who plays out of Sandcastle Billiards,
Yes.
where the Simonis Arena resides.
We'll give you some scores from around the room there.
Yeah. I can't read.
Oh, okay. You got Stevie Moore and Stevie Moore and John Mora are playing, and John Mora leads Stevie 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Davis has 1. Johnny Archer has 1. Brandon Schuff has 4. Rocha has 1. And of course, you're watching the stream table 4-1 here. Warren Campo and Hunter Lombardo are knotted at 2. Denny Normandy 2, and Matt Craw 2. Joe Landy and Jeremy Sosi. Jeremy Sosi is in the lead 3-0.
Well, they had 128 players in this field, is that correct?
And waiting.
And a waiting list.
Yeah, and waiting. Fills up pretty quick, so if anybody plans on making this event that wants to play in it, you can get in touch with Mike Zuglin right away. It's the Joss Northeast 9 Ball. You can Google that, and he has his website with his phone number. Also, if you are not a member of AccuStats, you could become a customer, by going on accu-stats.com.
Or you can call 1-800-828-0397 for a catalog.
Catalog
Great stuff.
department.
We have everything.
Great.
9-ball, 10-ball, straight pool, bank pool, 1 pocket. You name it, we got it.
From the past to the present.
Over 20 years.
Also, azbilliards.com website.
Yeah.
Nothing but pool on it. That's azbilliards.com. And that you can become a member, and it's free to join. Find out what's going on in your local area as far as pool and tournaments. And of course, we'd like to thank the Tap League and La Casa Q's, some of the sponsors, Simona's Cloth.
And Diamond Billiard Products, Greg Sullivan and the crew.
Yeah.
What beautiful tables they are.
Without them, this could not be possible.
They revolutionized pool tournaments.
Watch that too.
In fact, for the in the Simonis Arena at Sandcastle, we have a 10-foot diamond tail with Simonis cloth. What a beautiful piece of equipment that is. And that's what they played the Make It Happen 8-ball event on. Everybody loved it.
Nice, nice. Now, watch either the billiard and the safe, another two-way.
Whoa.
Watch that speed.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Looks pretty good. Looks like things are rolling Oscar's way.
Yeah, he did get a little fortunate there. So stop by those sponsors, folks, and send them an email.
Absolutely.
It only takes a couple of minutes, and just tell them how much you appreciate them sponsoring these events.
Because they appreciate hearing from you.
Absolutely. Shane taking the distance from the ball, from the end rail, and getting his point of contact.
A lot of pool rooms are now turning on to the pay-per-view and letting their customers view it as we're speaking now. And one of them is Clifton Billiards in Clifton, New Jersey.
Which is a great idea.
Vinny Sorrow is there and with the crew, educating people and great stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. More the merrier. All right, let's see if Shane can actually pocket this 2-ball. I think he's going to hit it fairly hard after making contact with the 4. He might be able to spit it in. There it is.
Wow, nice call, Al.
He's got to watch that side pocket.
I think you can play in this event. I tell you,
I shoot pretty good from here, Pete. Now he's faced with another dilemma of making this combination unless the 3 passes the 8. Okay, play safe. Smart shot. Not that bad of a hit. And I don't think the ticky is on. I don't think the cue ball is going to actually pocket the 9. I mean, this is a pretty sharp angle. By ticky, I mean going cushion and then 3-ball and then back towards the 9.
Right.
He's just going to hit it pretty solid. Oh, he did get towards the 9.
He got a pretty good shot at it.
Well, I think Oscar's going to be looking at the back of this 9-ball, possibly married to it.
I believe so.
I think what Shane is looking at is the pocket for the 5-ball. If he plays safe here, maybe he'll just nudge the 9 a little bit just to make a little more room between there. Or play right into the 5-9 as a pocket.
Well, he did use it to separate him a little bit.
This table's getting ugly. That's double ugly.
Double ugly.
Yeah.
Because he's shooting from the second story here, he's got to shoot over a ball to kick at it. He may choose to tie another ball up. Maybe send the 8-ball down there to tie something up. Because it doesn't, even if he kicks at it and hits it, it doesn't look like he's going to come out the winner on it, you know?
Yeah, if he sends the 8-ball down to cluster up that 3-4, he'll just be digging himself a hole. Because Shane will just leave him right back in there. You know, create that little pocket. But he might tie something else up. I don't know if he can just push the 5. It doesn't look like he has too much of an angle there. He's going for the kick.
Yeah.
He wants to get behind the 3, so the 4 holds the cue ball up there and bring the 3 down to this lower rail. Now, if I was Shane, I'd have a referee come over. This way there would be no discrepancy. This is going to be close if he gets close to it. Well, he hit it clean.
Hit it very nicely.
Hit it clean. I know they're good friends and they trust each other's call and respect. But just so there's no discrepancy, I'd like to have a ref right on scene.
Yep. That's what they're here for.
Okay, we got a tough go at rack number 5 here.
Wow.
That's not going to work. Shane really unhappy with himself.
Just wants to get a little angle on the 4 ball so he can get down here for the 5. So he just needs a slight angle. And that's what he got, a slight angle. Pretty good from where
Nice
he was.
shot, yeah. Either he's gonna, he can either power draw this and come back off the rail and shoot the 6 in the upper corner where his leg is, or just come out 2 rails and shoot it at the same corner where he's trying to pocket the 5.
Well, he's using an open bridge, so I don't think he's going to power it. Look at the combination.
Now he's switching up. Maybe he's just weighing out his options.
He might have a 2-way shot with the combination, the 5 or the 9. You know, the 5 in this pocket, the 9 there.
He's afraid to nudge the 9, hit it just a little bit coming off of there. I think he's good 2 rails. There he goes. When in doubt, duck.
Duck. That was a nice shot. Got to play the percentages.
Yeah, absolutely. For you players that are up-and-coming players just starting out, learn from this. Sometimes it pays to play safe instead of getting aggressive and getting in trouble and giving your opponent a chance. Give yourself another chance, an opportunity to get back to the table. Shane is sizing this up so well, I think he's a favorite to kick it in.
He's a great kicker. Kenny Schumann says that he's the best rail first player he's ever seen. So when it comes to rail first shot,
I think
he's
he
the
happens
best.
to be the best 10-ball player in the world, too. Definitely has the best break. All right.
It's a good kick.
He kicked it good, but not what he wanted. Well,
He didn't leave a pocket.
he's got a tester
It's a
Up in
real
the-
tester.
up in the corner.
It's a real tester.
Oscar has to use the 7 here to try to hold the cue ball, or he's going to play the 5-8 combination.
That's what he's looking at it, Al.
Yeah, but you can't lose the cue ball here. He's got to be careful here.
I don't think the cue ball will reach the head spin.
He's just going to roll it.
Yeah.
They're going to marry up. Well, not married up, but they're close enough where you...
Yeah. A little bit of a bad roll, I would call that.
One, two, three rails behind the 9 ball. Right where he pointed his stick. If he can get there.
You're playing pretty good, Al.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Oscar.
Got a little fortunate. He just bumped the 6 and wound up getting a safe out of it anyway. Fairly easy kick for Shane. Thing is not to leave Oscar a shot, trailing 4-1.
Wasn't bad. This is like deja vu all over again.
I'll tell you, this is probably the toughest rack out of the whole set so far,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Think he'll jump this or masse it?
I like a 2-rail kick, unless he can see through it. He looks like he's got an alleyway.
Wow.
And say hello to the 9 ball.
Overcut on the professional side.
Both of them trying to get there to lock each other up. They're not leaving the shot, but the cue ball's not getting to the position they wanted to. They want to duck that cue ball behind a ball. They want ball in hand so bad.
Well, he's got a full view of the 5 ball. It depends on. I imagine he's going to try to put the cue ball right back where it is and leave the 5 up there.
Oscar sponsored by Kamui Tips and also Ed Pure Cues. Ed Pewitt, right? Ed Pewitt Cues. Yeah. Trying to tie them up again.
Doesn't look like he got there.
No, I think Shane has sight on the 5.
It's not a duck, but he's got a clear shot. And when you're behind, that's what you're looking for, a shot.
Yeah. You got to start punching a gear. Well, both of them got a lot of opportunities in this game to get to the table. Well, let's see if Shane can stay and punch.
Oh, my God.
Not the Shane that we all know, that's for sure.
It was not an easy shot, but and
No,
he
not
hit it pretty
easy.
good, but he hung it up.
Hung up the 4 ball prior to that. He's not happy with himself. Oscar looks like he's trying to play the 7 in the same side pocket, so he can go one-stop shopping.
Nicely done. Big game, Al.
Yeah, you're not kidding. What's the score now?
Makes it 5-1. Oscar's
5-1.
in the lead. Shane has got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, Oscar's over the hill right now.
He's got momentum working for him now, too. Mo is big to have on your side.
You know, I always felt, you know, when my dad was sitting around watching me either do martial arts or play basketball or something, I always wanted to do more. And, you know, I felt intimidated in the beginning. You know, Oscar's father and him, they have some relationship between the two. I mean, they work together, they practice together, they travel together. It's
Here's something.
great.
Pat and I remember Ernesto when he was Oscar's age playing in these tournaments. That's how long ago we know him playing in these tournaments.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And they got a really super relationship.
Yeah.
Too. It's really nice. It's nice to have your pops involved in the same game that you like or activity that you like. Whether
Came
it
up
be golf.
dry on a break, Al, and left Shane a shot on the one ball. This
Well,
is Shane's opportunity to
shine a little bit,
loosen
huh?
up a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to see this. He's got to get a couple of more beats up there and get the confidence and get in stroke, you know, and start punching gears to get back in this match. Now, the last time Shane was here, he had, like, I believe jet lag or something the last time he was here. Not making any excuses for Shane Van Boening by far. But I hope he's feeling all right. You see, shots like
my
that.
God.
Shots like that. He's
That's the
aggravated
third-
with himself.
That's the third one he hung up like that, right? A 1, a 4, and now this.
You know what George Ginky Sansushi used to say, the good fella that we lost there, great player. He used to say, if you make one mistake, or no, 2 mistakes in a race to 7, it's too many.
Well, when I was running tournaments in the tri-state area about 12 years ago or so, and running 8 tournaments,
Right.
Ginky won 9 out of the 11 8 tournaments that
Amazing.
year.
What an
9
amazing
out of
player.
the 11, he dominated.
Oh yeah, when he was in his prime, he was untouchable. As far as tri-states,
Yeah.
he was untouchable. And then he went out to Vegas, and I believe he beat Johnny Archer one time in the finals, in a 10-ball or a 9-ball event out there. He has a lot under
I
his
remember him at West End.
Oh,
the
yeah.
West End
Oh,
days,
gee whiz.
learning, sharpening up his skills with Frankie Hernandez and.
I remember Efren playing Ginky a little one pocket in the West End too. Of course, with a spot at the time, Ginky to Efren, Ginky must have looked like a junior high school player or
Yeah.
something, you know, back then.
Yeah, Oscar
Sammy
looks
Guzman.
good.
You remember Sammy Guzman?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
Yep.
Brooklyn.
Yep.
Left-handed, good player.
Great play, yeah. Well, this is what you're supposed to do when Shane misses. You got to punish him.
You got to make him pay.
And Oscar's doing exactly what his job requires him to do.
Absolutely.
And Cranberry. Like the 7-ball here.
Now it looks like he's got a little funny angle here. Like
If
not
he can
enough to
cheat it.
slide over.
Yeah, if he can cheat it just a little bit, he might be able to get there.
These diamond tables are tough to cheat, though.
Yeah,
They'll
I
spit
know.
it out.
The speed counts.
Yeah. He came back. He drew back. Well,
Roll up safe. Leave the 8 off the rail. You don't want it on the rail if he's going to roll up safe here. But he has to hit the rail.
He's stretching. This is critical here.
I don't like playing the combination. I'd rather bank the 8 if he's going to get aggressive. Or just, the best shot would be just to roll up and play safe.
Shooting left-handed.
Probably going to get his extension out. And he's probably just going to roll up on the 9.
What do you think, Al?
Well, leaving the 8 ball off the rail like that makes it a little more difficult, you know, instead of it being frozen to the rail. But Shane's definitely going to hit it with some speed to kick it in.
No, it's a big ball. Wants to go 2 rails here.
Yeah.
Makes the angle more accessible.
Now he's got to play with the speed, too, because he doesn't want to send the cue ball way up table if he makes the 8. He just wants to drift it right where he had his pull stick right now.
Exactly.
Hit it good.
Didn't work out well for him, though.
I think we'll see Oscar go up and down the table here and make this 8 ball. Or attempt to make it in the bottom left-hand corner.
Up and down is tricky, I think, on this shot. I like to try to hold this with draw if I can. Draw 2 rails, and let's see how he feels. No, he felt good about it. We're playing pretty good, Al.
Yeah, but I don't like my shot from there. All right, Oscar, he's on the verge of going up by 5 here. He's looking to go up 6-1 if he pockets his 9 ball.
In a race to 9.
There you have it.
Great, 6-1. You know, now Oscar has won this event before. He plays well here. Certain players play well in certain areas. You know, as I go back through history and watch some of the players, Pat, when he played great in New England. He won New England State Championships. He won qualifiers. When he went to New England, he played great. Other players I've seen in different parts of the country go to an area, a certain room or whatever, and they play great at that room. This could be Oscar's venue.
Could be, but, you know, just all fairness, both of them playing on strange equipment. I mean, not strange. They used to diamond tables, don't get me wrong, but this particular table. And both of them traveling. Watch, the cue ball. Got nudged out by the 1. It looked like he was heading towards that upper corner. Come up dry. 3-6 up there, not really tied up. You got a billiard behind the 3, making the 6, but 1 ball in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You're down 6-1. You come to the table after the guy comes up dry, and this is how you're looking at the 1.
Can we see the other scores around now?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have the producers of the show bring that up on the computer screen.
I think he's sold out.
In a couple of seconds, I would imagine.
Well, we got 8 tables going.
Yeah, Stevie Moore leads John Mora by a score of 5-3. Mike Davis leads Johnny Archer 4-2. Brandon Schuff over Rocha 7-3. Jennifer Beretta trailing Ron 3-1. Warren Campco 6. Hunter Lombardo 5. Danny Normandin 5 and Matt Croft 5. They're knotted. Joe Landy has 2 and Jeremy Sosi has 4.
Wow.
And there you have the tables that are going. And Oscar.
Now Oscar chose to play safe on that shot. He had, if he wanted to, he could have pocketed that one ball. He chose to play safe. And a pretty good safe at that.
Shane looking to go one rail into it. Or possibly 2 behind the 8.
Nicely done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess the one is not frozen. That's all it takes. Making a 6 here.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Well, he threw his hand up in disgust, like that's not what he expected.
Well, he's got a shot. The 2 balls down here. He's not
Down
that
here,
bad off.
down here without a pocket. Shane plays all games. You know, he's a one-pocket champion also. Besides being a 10-ball and a 9-ball U.S. Open champion, he's a one-pocket champion. And the next in the Make It Happen series is going to be a one-pocket tournament, and the people vote for who they want in the tournament. I wonder if they're going to vote for Shane in the one-pocket event. Nice safety.
Shane might be in there. Yeah. Is it just
We
an
know
open vote, or is it just certain names you can vote for, or is it just everybody?
They can vote
Anybody
for
want-
whoever they like. I
Wow.
figure they're going to vote for Reyes, Scotty Frost, maybe Shannon Dalton, Alex Pagulayan, maybe Shane Bamboni. I mean, it's going to be some field.
That's a strong field.
Yeah.
The Dream Team one pocket.
Yeah.
All right.
There still doesn't seem to be any reward, big reward for.
Well, a little bit easier now for Shane. You know,
Yeah.
he's got a shot, so it came out his way. And I don't know if that 2 can be rolled in with speed. I don't know if he can actually make that 2. If he can play the 2-5 billiard maybe if he gets in the right position. Man, 2. I guess the 2 might go.
He's looking at it.
But, you know, you can't hit it with speed now. You can't roll it in. You got to fire it in. And if he doesn't really have the whole pocket,
Yeah.
that 2 is going to hang up because he's got to draw back for the 3.
Got to get back there for the threes.
Yeah.
Right? What's your favorite game, Al? What do you like to watch, play, look at? What are
3
your-
cushion.
3 cushion?
Yeah.
Very few American players play 3 cushion of our professionals, you know, really are adept
Yeah.
at 3 cushion.
I used to ref a lot of the world tournaments for Sang Lee when Sang Lee was
Uh-huh.
down there in the live.
Yeah, we got them
Oh.
on tape. Oh, nice shot.
Played the combination, come out great, smelling like roses.
And that's another thing.
Off to the races.
Talking about 3 cushion, Nike Stats has got the best. Got Sang Lee, got Blomdahl, got Kuhlman.
All those matches.
Got them all. Well, looks like Shane may have broken through here a little bit. Let his stroke out a little bit and gain a little
That
confidence.
Danny Sanchez was some player when he was a young kid
Yeah.
too. Langley had that place on Roosevelt and 86 upstairs.
Yeah. De España from Spain. Danny
Yep.
Sanchez.
Yep. Dick Jaspers,
Dick Jaspers.
Sammy
Wow.
Saginaw.
Artistic billiards champion.
Unbelievable.
We had a tape, the Artistic Billiards by Sammy Saginaw. It stopped the show at the U.S. Open. They people couldn't fit in the door. They were watching the tape standing
Amazing.
four deep.
Amazing. You ever see him imitate the three-cushion billiard players?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, he is. So you got
For
that DVD
and for anybody
also.
who wants to see any of that stuff, just give AccuStats a buzz, 1-800-828-0397, or go to the website, AccuStats.com. Check it out.
A lot of great tapes, learning DVDs, pick up things that
You
other
learn
players
something
should.
every time you watch. You pick
Yeah.
up something you missed. You learn something.
Well, I think we're all going to learn that Shane's going to come up with another bead here and
Yes, he is.
make this a 6-2 game instead of a 6-1.
Right.
That he does, 6-2 in favor of Oscar Dominguez. We're racing to 9 here at the Turning Stone Casino and Resort
Yep. He's got
in
the
Verona.
break. I wonder what he's going to do with the break this time. He's going to take something off it or
You know,
put something on it.
Well, one thing you can guarantee yourself, he does change it until he tries to get that sweet spot.
He pumped it up a little bit there, Al. He didn't
Yeah.
take anything off there.
Come up dry anyway.
Yeah. Dry and lucky because Oscar doesn't have a shot on the one ball. He's
Well, he
gotta
might.
push.
Well, no, he might be able to cut this towards the 7
Yeah.
and play a safe back down here by the the 6 ball's hanging in the pocket, but get the
see
cue
better
ball
on-
back down here.
You can see better on the monitor than you can the table.
There you go.
Absolutely. Just looks like
Cut it towards the 7. If he brings the cue ball down by the first diamond where the 6 ball's lying, he might come up with a save.
it's a thin cut to play it well. And the corner pocket is big down there. If you hit that one ball just a little thick,
Yeah. You'll sink the boat that way. Absolutely. Lifetime membership. Oh, he hit it hard. Brought the 1 down his side.
helps
Try
you.
to... That'll work.
You got full view of the one ball. Let's see what he likes to do here. I didn't like that. Sold out.
Neither did Shane. He wanted to leave the cue ball behind the 8, as we all know, but just a little too hard.
Here comes Jerry Forsyth, AZ Billiards, and he's bringing all the internet people this match. Great to see Jerry here in good spirits,
In conjunction with AccuStats, of course,
of course.
and their production crew. You know, Oscar's got a lot of traffic here. He's got to contemplate his path.
Wow, what a match we have for 8 o'clock. Jerry Forsyth just came over and let us know what a match this is going to be. Mike DeShane and
Rodney Morris, the Rocket.
Morris. Rodney the Rocket Morris. What a show that's going to be.
That's what Oscar was concerned about, all the traffic.
Yeah.
He's got another chance to hide the cue ball up there by the 7.
Mm-hmm. I say from what I've seen playing so far, I like Mike DeShane is probably the favorite from this point, I think, to win this thing.
Shoots good. He's capable. Definitely capable. And do.
Yeah, and got a lot of confidence. I saw him made some terrific shots.
Shane's going to jump this 5 ball. Either he's going to just jump it
Or
or
I'm
jump
gonna
half
say
of it. Yeah.
He can do either one and still get right on the 3.
We're going airborne, folks. Hold on.
Oh,
I didn't think the ball can stay out.
oh,
And it didn't stay out.
You were right again. You're playing some game, Al. Wow. When airborne, we almost had to call Homeland Security. I mean, he was up there.
I didn't think the 2 ball can stay out of that corner.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Shane a little fortunate there. Got to roll. They go both ways. Wow. He hit that so thin I didn't think it was going to reach the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And he might have wound up getting... No. By the look on his face, he's got the shot clean.
He looks in good shape here, Al.
He should be okay. 8 ball has a pocket. He should be fine. Should get out here. The Shane that we all know does get out here.
And if he does get out, the score will be 6-3.
Big swing.
Big swing.
Here it is. Key shot and key position to get back for the 8. After pocketing the 7, of course, he's got to get the right angle on the 7 ball. He doesn't want to get in that pocket or be straight.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable. That's the way things are going for Shane today, this afternoon. If it's not one thing, it's another. Now, Oscar's got to feel great because he's got an opportunity to go up 7-2.
That's the big swing we were talking about. And Shane's got an opportunity to go home if Oscar gets out of this whole match. I mean, this is a loser side match. The loser sent home packing. What are the odds of seeing these 2 players here on the losers bracket?
Yep.
Pretty strong field.
Pretty strong field. Very nice.
There you have it. Oscar Dominguez,
7-2.
Oscar Dominguez at 7-2. I hear something behind me here. I'm sorry.
You hear that? Oh, it was a good break. He made a ball. He's got a shot on the 1. Wow. Got to feel good about this, Sal.
Not Shane. He's sitting down there in disgust. Can't believe how he missed a bunch of those balls.
You have to draw on this to get to the 3, or could he go?
It looks like he's going to push through it the way he's stroking it.
Ooh, he got there. It was fraught with danger, but he got there.
He's got to hold the cue ball down the side of the table. He's going to thread the needle, go right between the 5, 6. He's got to get on that side of the table, right where he pointed his cue stick to shoot the 5, either on the upper corner or in the side pocket. So he's got to watch the speed, but yet he's got a thin hit. Corner pocket, possibly, but he still has to watch the speed. You might see him go past the 9 and use the lower cushion here. Might spin this.
Yeah, because he didn't want to hit the 5. Pretty good.
Just draw it up a little bit. I like playing the 7 into the side and stopping after the 8, you know, and then following down for the 9. Let's see what Oscar does here. 7 in the side pocket. Wants to be kind of straight.
Well, as Danny DiLiberto would say, he is in danger of being on the hill.
That's for sure. That is absolutely for sure.
The hill being 8 in this race to 9.
Little follow-up. And I'm going to go out on the limb here a little bit and say Oscar is going to get to the hill.
Yeah, 8-2. Wow.
8-2. 4 or 5 errors on Shane's half. You know, hanging balls up. Oscar's just out there, you know, shooting his game. Not taking no credit from Oscar. I mean, you know, he's out there.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Shane's probably just saying to himself, let me get this over with.
And for those viewers, I'm going to remind you that the next match coming up is Mike DeShane
and Rodney
the Rocket Morris.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. It's going to be a great match. Oscar dry.
And Shane coming to the table.
2 ball hangs on the lip. It almost went, but didn't. Is that the 4 ball?
Yeah, that's the 4 ball on that side.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
2 balls in the middle of the table.
What a great table this is. No trouble anywhere. It's the race to the 1 ball, so to say.
Yes. You want to hit it with some speed here, no? Leave some distance.
Okay, Shane's got clear vision into that corner pocket.
And a path to the 2 ball with not doing anything tricky. Well hit. Oh, whew.
You know, when any player's in stroke, it's such a pleasure just to sit back and watch them play.
Absolutely. That's why I like to bring a mirror with me sometimes, because I just like to watch myself when I don't
Like
miss
Ray
anything.
Martin used to do.
In fact, I worked at Ray Martin's pool room 30 years ago in Clifton, New Jersey. That is the new room that Vinny Sorrow took over and redid the whole place. Fantastic. But yeah, it was a long time ago, 30 years.
Uh-oh. How's the speed? Good.
Okay, he's good.
Okay. Eight to 3 now in favor of Oscar.
Yeah. This is a good time to point out to all our fans that in the Make It Happen, the second series, the One Pocket series, it's going to be very similar to the Make It Happen 8-ball event that AccuStats just produced. And for that, those people who bought into the package got all 16 DVDs, got the credits on the DVD for making it happen, got a signed autograph of all 6 players that no one else could get. They got a T-shirt saying I made it happen, and they felt like they were part of it, and they were, because without those people, it wouldn't have happened. So we have great product now because of our supporters. I want to thank everyone.
Great. Pete
And-
sending out applause and thanks to everybody out there. Beautiful.
And we have even more One Pocket enthusiasts than 8-ball enthusiasts, so that should be really great. How's it look here for him now? He
Well, it
made
looks
that
good.
ball.
You know, it looks like game number 4 for Shane.
Mhm.
The Shane that we know.
The shame that we know.
Yeah.
Right,
Now, I
nice.
heard there was just about standing room only at the AccuStats Arena at one
We had a
time.
great field. People came from all over. They came from Washington State. They came,
Wow.
I mean, it was great.
Good.
And
Beautiful.
we had a shuttle service that picked them up at the airport, brought them to the room, brought them back and forth to the hotel.
Is that
It was
going to
a-
still be available for the One Pocket also?
Absolutely. They loved it.
Beautiful.
It's
Good.
great.
Good.
And the person that we had doing the shuttle service, Sandy, is a One Pocket player. She's a great player, local player, woman. She loved meeting all the players and that she knew, and she'll be doing it again, especially for the One Pocket.
That's nice.
That's her game.
nice to see everybody get involved. And
Hi, Sandy, if you're listening.
AccuStats has been doing it for many years, promoting this game and coming up with different ways of bringing in new players and making up new games. And
Yeah.
oh, by the way, the game show next Wednesday is coming back,
That's it.
huh?
Back. We're back. And it'll be on a 10-foot diamond table, courtesy of Greg Sullivan. Had it delivered specifically for the 8-ball event, and that's what they played on, a 10-foot table. And that'll remain at the Simonis Arena, and we'll be having fun with it.
Nice.
Beautiful
Nice.
stuff.
So everybody tune in to AccuStats this Wednesday, and if you never watched the game show, Pat has some shocking rules for, players that are better.
And a jackpot.
Oh, yeah, and there's a jackpot also. You could win DVDs. You have to be signed into the chat. That's www.accu-stats.com. And you can catch the AccuStats game show this Wednesday.
And I was there when Stevie Moore hit the jackpot at the game show
So
for
was I.
$5,000.
Oh, no, I was watching it. I don't think I was there. I was watching it live, yeah.
He came into Comet Billiards. Bill Haley had a beautiful room, Comet Billiards.
Yeah.
And Stevie Moore was in there, and whosever name got pulled out of the hat picked Stevie to take the shot. They racked up 10 balls. It was worth $500 a ball, and Stevie sank all 10 balls, $5,000.
And there goes the 9
There
ball.
goes the 9. Things are changing here, folks.
Ebb tide. It's now 8-5 in favor of
8 to
Oscar
5.
Dominguez.
It was 8-2, wasn't it?
8-2.
It's 8-5 now.
3 in a rowski.
Shane has new life. He'll try to duplicate that break with this stroke.
A little carbon copy would be nice, huh?
Yeah. So, the 3 went.
Don't
Are you
let-
one?
Don't let Shane start getting his break back together. You could be in deep, hot water.
Deep doo-doo. I like to say deep doo-doo.
You do voodoo doo doo.
That you do that voodoo that you do.
Blazing Saddles, I think that
Yes.
was from.
Yes.
All right. He's either going to get aggressive or play safe. He's playing safe all the way.
Look at that control.
Got
That
away
speed.
from him. Got away from him
Wow.
just a little bit.
But I mean, what guts it took just to try to that speed. That's tough. There's Johnny Archer walking. In the match.
That's another thing coming up. Johnny Archer has his own league started now called the Johnny Archer Classic.
Oh.
And the first one's going to be held at Marietta Billiards in Marietta, Georgia. It's a $10,000 added event.
Nice.
And that's going off in October. I can't quote the dates. I want to say October starts the 12th or the 13th. You'd have to look it up or call
Should be
Marietta Billiards.
Should be right after the U.S. Open then.
Is it right after or before it?
I think it would have to be after, I would think.
But anyway, in any case, if you do want to participate in that event, you can call the club, the Marietta Billiard Club down in Marietta, Georgia. Give you a little bit of Johnny Archer's score. He's still in a match with Mike Davis, and they're tied at a nickel each, 5-5. Stevie Moore and John Moore are also tied at 55. Brandon Schuff has defeated Rocha 9-6.
Nice.
Jennifer Beretta and Ron Cosanzio 5-3. Warren Kiemko and Hunter Lombardo. Hunter Lombardo is on the hill, and Warren Kiemko has 7. Joe Landy and Jeremy Sosi. Jeremy Sosi defeated Joe Landy 9-2. And Danny Normandin and Matt Craw. Matt Craw is on the hill, and Danny has 7.
Well, Eddie Cohane was telling me that Matt Craw uses the center-to-edge aiming system, Stan Shuffett system, and has been in the finals the last 8 tournaments he's played in. So
Pretty strong, huh?
That says something. Stevie Moore uses that system, and so does Phil Burford.
That's the name I was trying to remember. That's the first person that put Johnny Archer on the loser side, isn't it? 21-year-old?
No, he's back in England now.
Oh,
Phil Burford.
okay. That's the one I was touring around. Okay. No, who's the... You don't remember his name either, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm lucky to remember my name at this point.
Yeah, Johnny Archer's tournament is before the U.S. Open.
Before the U.S. Open.
Yeah, the U.S. Open dates October 21st through the 27th.
Is it that late this year?
Yeah.
Well, be advised, people.
Well, he didn't get him behind the 8, but, you know, Oscar's going to be jacking up here over the 8. So.
But he's happy to see the ball.
Yeah.
He didn't have to.
I don't like making this. I like firing right into it and trying to stop the cue ball right there and get the 1 around the 4 and bring it back down here by the 9-2. I don't think he has the ability, or not the ability, the position, being over the 8 ball, to try to get this cue ball back here by the 2. You know, I don't think he's capable of doing it because of the awkward position he's going to be in. You know, it takes a lot of your vision off the 1, and then plus you got to dig down and draw the cue ball back behind the 5 down this way. I think he's better off just firing straight into it, stop the cue ball right there. Stop the cue ball with the 5s and bring the 1 back around. You know, a mistake like this, if he tries to do it and misses it and winds up leaving Shane a shot, dangerous territory. You know, letting Shane back out of the seat. Looking at a clean shot is no good. So I think fire it, stop it, bring the 1 back around.
Well, he's weighing the options.
Thinking about banking it towards the corner, back to the short rail with speed, and bring the cue ball down behind the 5-7. Made the bank, Looking for position on the
Got-
two. Oh, he hit it
What a
perfect.
great shot that was.
Couldn't hit it any better than that.
No, no way. Now he's got a little bit of a problem to get to the 4 because you power it up, that pocket could spit it out. This is very difficult. Hey.
Yeah, he's thinking about what a brilliant shot he took prior to the shot.
That was
You know, if
super.
he hit it with the right speed, so that if he missed it, he would have left
Yeah.
Shane safe behind the 7. Two-way shot. Nice shot.
That was a pretty good hit.
That's it. Accept the shot.
I think he got what you could get out of that. Hit that well.
I would like to take a second to mention a few of Mike Zuglin's sponsors also.
And he
Of course,
appreciates that.
AZ Billiards, PoolOnTheNet.com, Josh Hughes, of course, Dan Hydrant, Custom Cues, Sam Syracuse, QZ, Q Shark, Tiger Products, OB Cues, and Simone's Cloth.
Yeah, and Dan Heydrich just relocated to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, I seen him outside. Yeah, he told
He's
me.
a Tar Heel now.
Yeah. He says the weather's been beautiful too. He's
I went to school in North Carolina, Elon University. Say hi to everybody down there. Hello, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
They said to me when I was there, they said, y'all come back here. And
Yeah.
I did.
It's a pleasure to go back in it.
Yes.
Look at Oscar drawing full
Oh,
table.
Oscar.
Nice shot.
Beautiful. Be careful. Nicely done. He's got his game face on. He's ready to play.
Oh, he's not going to be playing very long. He's on the hill now. Thing is he going to hold the cue ball or go around? It looks like he's going to go around the other side of the 9.
Yeah, I think he will.
I think he's got enough room just to hold it right there.
It's that whatever that bridge, he feels comfortable with that bridge. That's going to tell him what to do.
Yeah, he's going to go around the 9, play it into the pocket where it lies.
Ooh wee, nice. This is match ball. Match ball, Al.
There we go.
9-5.
9-5. Oscar Dominguez wins this one, folks.
Yeah, the
As
great-
Shane is sent packing.
He looks in good shape.
Now you'll see Shane, the player that he is, if he had the opportunity to spend 2 hours on this one shot, he would spend 2 to 3 hours shooting
Yep.
the one
Yep.
shots. He remembers exactly what shots he missed.
Yep. Well, we got another great match coming up. That's Mike DeShane and Rodney the Rocket Morris. What a match that is.
Exciting.
It's gonna be fun. So y'all hang in there
Yeah.
and don't go anywhere.
Y'all come back now.
Al, enjoyed it, Al.
Oh, this
Do
was
it
great,
again.
Pete. Loving
Okay.
it. This was great.
Take care.
We'll get back to you guys. Taking a break.